Hi everyone, Dorota International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are gonna play with some crystal placements. You always liking those type of designs. Have a preview of it in here. I will show you how to do it so they last and they are not catchy as well. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as there is lots of tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let's start! I actually cannot wait to show you this design. I'm gonna zoom it in like crazy so you can really see like what is going on in there, and it's so pretty. Looks fantastic. So first of all, you want to grab your tips and then paint them a black color. And for those of you who don't have this black, guys, it is 183 black ink. It is a fantastic black. Like it pulls in a one layer, which is the most amazing about it, like such a pretty coverage. Make your work nice and fast. When working with the black gel polishes, always make sure you do work through your gel polish, like you don't want to apply it too thickly. You want it to be really nice and thin layer. And then let's cure it. Do the same on the other tips. And the other two. The most amazing part about this design is we are gonna use the same product which I've got on my nails, but it looks so much different over the black, like so much different. Perfect. So let's cook it. Also, thank you so much, guys, for everyone who joined us on the live video. It was really fantastic. Like, we definitely need to do it more often. I love chatting with everyone. So here I've got just a top coat. I'm gonna actually leave it there so I can squeeze out a tiny bit more of it. And then we've got those flakes. And as you can see, they look like this one is a blue and this one is an AB one. And then I've got it on my nails. Depending on the light, like outside they will look different color, they will look different color on different backgrounds as well. And that's what I love about them the most. When you're working with them, they are like so fine and you can see they are flying. So this isn't like on foil, they are an actual flakes, which are really, really delicate. I'm just squeezing out old top coat because I usually have two top coats, one which I'm using for a glitter and one which is my normal top coat. And then what we are gonna do it is just in the middle part, we are gonna pick up both of those flakes. So you want to kind of shake your brush. If you do not shake your brush, you are gonna have too many of them and they are gonna fly everywhere. And we don't want that. We want them to be just in the middle part of the nail. And what I'm doing is I'm just adding them in different colors. So I'll pick up some from the one pot and then some from the other pot. I love them because they are so flat, like that you can really easily place them where you want it. Perfect. So now it's time to give them a cook. And do the same on the other ones. Always make sure you do really shake it. If you do not shake it like off, they might just fly everywhere, and we don't want them everywhere. We want the black edge to be black. So shake it off. And what I'm also doing is, you can notice I'm kind of smoothing them out with the brush too. If you do not have an old top coat, you could just take some watercolor brush and use the watercolor brush for applying those flakes. And of course, there is so many different ways of doing it. You could mix them all together, you could do separate colors, you could do ombre, you could do it in one color. I have choose like to mix them, but kind of keep it separate as well. So I've got a patch of like one color and then patch of the other color. I think it's more interesting that way. That's a really pretty flake. Nice and long. So look what I'm doing. I'm smoothing it out just so it doesn't stick out. Amazing. Okay, and then we are gonna do the next step. So you want to go and encapsulate it a little bit more, like add another row of it. Just to intensify the effect. This top coat is really for a last design. And also what this does is also smoothing out it even further, like, you know, making it even better, more smooth. Yes, absolutely, the top coat is gone. Also, when you're working with those flakes, try to don't work too much with them, like, because what will happen is they will keep separating. So you will create smaller and smaller pieces. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pick up like as large piece as possible. And another thing you could use them for is, I might actually show you quickly. So you can see it, I've got brush full of them. And imagine you've got like a French manicure. What you could do it is you could just apply it like this and then work through your top coat, so you're breaking it apart into even smaller pieces. So you get just like a wee shimmer here and there. Oh, it doesn't look this nice in the camera like it does in the real life. It's so hard to catch the glitter particles, but it's so pretty. Okay, close them, because they are so delicate, you don't want to lose them. You don't want them to fly away. And now I'm just gonna grab the base gel. Just a small amount of it. And some transfer foil gel. So this is a transfer foil glue. And in order to be able to use it, you need like not sticky surface. So I will try it for you two ways. This way is my favorite way of doing so. So I would apply the top coat over it. And now I'm protecting my black gel polish. I'm protecting my flakes.
And smoothing out the surface.
And smoothing out the surface. Like, so this is the best way of doing. Actually, I'm going to show you only this best way. The other lazy way.
Better to not remember.
Absolutely, Patrick. Better not remember the lazy way. Is to try to remove the inhibition layer from your black and then just go straight with the transfer foil gel. But you might end up not cleaning the inhibition layer well, and obviously the surface is not going to be as smooth. So this is a better way of doing it. And on clients, I would always choose that way because I don't want the surface of the nail to be uneven. You can see it even on this one. I'm applying a little bit more of this top coat to smooth that. Okay, pull your palette away just so it doesn't get dusty. And then grab the first tip, take a buffer and give it a couple scratches to it. Even if you do not, so why I am so fast and why I am fan of this technique, even if you do not smooth it perfectly, because you have removed, so first of all, with the first layer of the top coat, you have smoothed out surface already. Now you are smoothing it out second time, and then by applying the final top coat, you are smoothing it out third time. So you don't have to even bother about getting it perfect. Like you can see it, I'm not gonna buffet it to perfection, but it will still look so much better and so much cleaner. Okay, so we've got one ready, and then grab the other two, three. And this is crazy how much difference it looks on the black background and how it looks on the pink background, because my nails have been milky pink. I have used to encapsulate that flakes. And in the sun, oh, they look so brilliant, like so pretty. We've got lots of artificial light for the recording. And I would call it a pretty fast and simple design. Fast because you are applying just one layer of the black gel polish. And then the flakes itself are quite fast to apply as well. So it is really quick way to decorate client nails. It doesn't require too much of a skills either. Okay, then the foil gel. I hope that's the foil gel, not the base gel. And what I'm doing is I'm just painting couple of the veins. Very irregular. But I want some to go inside. So some of it goes inside. And you know what? I had dilemma because another design you could create with it is just add the texture, like just even leave it like this, you know, matte, and then with the shiny places showing through somewhere, creates a pretty interesting look. So find some kind of veins where you can pull it. I'm just gonna quickly grab some foil and see it if that's definitely the foil gel I have used. Yes, it is. And this transfer foil glue is the easiest one to use, like you don't have to be an expert. It is very simple to, and always works, like, you know, guys, we should get, so you can touch multiple times, like, and everything. Honestly, it looks so nice even just like this, with this one. I'm just searching like places where I've got actually some foil in there. Okay, the other two. Very nice and irregular. And I'm curing the transfer foil gel glue for 30 seconds. Oh no, I dip it in the base gel. Lucky, what you doing? I'm just gonna cut a fresh piece of foil. This one is really well used now. And you can also see it, actually, maybe good that I did it that way, because now you can see the difference between this side and this side. So this side is a fresh piece of foil which isn't bended. On the live video, I had a question regarding the transfer foil as well, like how to find a good transfer foil. So like what you want to do it is to test your transfer foil, go like this. And if it comes off quite nice and easy, you can see it like it comes off on the bends like this. That means it is going to transfer extremely well. If you bend it and everything stays in, it is going to be much harder to make it come off. Okay, so the next step is some base gel. And what I'm gonna do it is I will just apply a couple of the larger crystals. So I'm just going roughly where the kind of transfer foil is. And I want to use those ones here. To make my life faster, I'm just picking up the same crystals and I'm gonna flash cure them. So this one here. And then freeze it. It actually looks unbelievable and matte as well. Then the next ones, we can go for that one. So I'm trying to, first of all, place all those big crystals. Then the next type of crystals, we've got slightly smaller ones. Okay, I have used all of them. What else I have in here? Okay, I quite like those ones. We could use maybe 2 of them. So I've got 1, 2. No, they're quite large. Okay, fill up the rest with the smaller ones. So on the places where I've got those big, huge crystals, I'm trying to place a bigger one. So one in there, to kind of create transitions. So always when I'm working with the crystals, I like to do some transition so they are not catchy. I think it is crucial. Another scoop of the base gel. Large, large, large and large. So straight away I'm kind of playing with two sizes to be faster. And I can go a size smaller. And what I did, I just applied the base gel around it now. If your crystals don't want to stick in, it's mean you have not enough base gel. And first of all, you are risking actually for them coming off. So I always suggest you just reapply the base gel. Perfect, this one will be finished. And again, trying to kind of do the same way, so this slightly smaller crystals go against the bigger one, and so on, to have nice transition. You could also fill up the middle part where we've got those flakes with some clear gel to make it traced, so it will look like an actual stone. That will look fantastic too, just to give you some ideas. And then the last one. Okay, perfect. Happy with that. So let's top coat our design. Now, when top coating so many crystals, you want to make sure the top coat is actually running underneath of them. So what I would do it in this case is like go inside first here, like this, close to the crystals, and let this top coat run underneath of the crystals. Do not start painting with the sides. Here it would be very hard for you to reach it with an actual large brush, so don't attempt like when you're working on a client. Grab a tiny bit of the top coat on the side, D-liner brush, and then just fill up that in with the small brush. Once you fill up those small places, you can paint it with the large brush again. Cap the free edge, push, look what I'm doing, push the top coat underneath of the crystals. If you ever apply the crystals close to the free edge, like here, or like at the free edge, you can even top coat them. So I wouldn't top coat like those large ones, but the small ones, you can even so slightly top coat them. It's not going to be visible, but also gives you an extra strength. Okay, next one. So again, I would take a touch of the top coat. This would be impossible for me to paint it with the large brush around the client's cuticle area. So I would just paint it with the small brush and then the rest with the large one. Let the top coat run there. And now this top coat is also self-leveling because there is quite a decent amount of the top coat in this area. Here I would top coat the small crystal. It wouldn't make a big difference really to it. It's just a wee tiny one. I actually cannot believe how pretty they turn it out, like so pretty. Get this top coat to run through there. If you touch the crystals like I did it, I will show you also what to do as well if you don't want top coat there. And of course, we don't want top coat over the large one. Just grab the wipe and see I've got the top coat in here. And clear it off from the top of the crystal. That's it. The rest is a stain from the wax, so we are gonna do it, the cleaning of it, after we cure the top coat. This crystal, I would top coat it. It's so close to the free edge that if I would leave it on the client, it could ping off. And then if you, basically, if you lose one crystal, you kind of create a room for the next one to come off. Okay, so this will be a crystal which I would top coat on the client hand. Perfect. Let me show you all of them together. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to kind of polish your crystals, and I quite often use like an wee wipe for it, or like even an glass cleaner, like not a glass cleaner, glass cloth, like, you know, to clean your screen or glasses. We've got like a special cloth to polish it. That's what I would use it to clean the gems. Patrick is searching for a one.
Because I have lenses.
For lenses, yeah, I know. I've got one here as well. So you would just take it and like polish them. This will be the ring finger, probably. Yes, I was right. That was ring finger. Obviously, the longer you clean them, the prettier they become. Oh, wow. This looks actually fantastic. It's like from another world. I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed this pretty design. Like, it looks insane, actually. No, I need to touch them up, Patrick. When they're ready. They're never ready.
Zoom out. That's why I'm like...
They're never ready. I always take so much time. I want to make sure, guys, I show you like them at the different lighting and different angles. I might even switch off the light for a second, just so you can see it. Because no, Patrick, that's too much light. Like, I feel like the artificial light is changing the color of the flakes so much. So, guys, I hope you have really enjoyed this video. And what we are gonna do it now is I will switch off the light to show you maybe how they change the color. So Patrick will switch off the top lights, and then look at my nail as well, like, and I will switch off this one, and the one on the top, because they will look even better and prettier, I think. Yeah, we've got a little bit more of a, there we are. So they look completely different, like, and that lighting and the colors are different too. I think it's so pretty as well. Switch off this one. I like it like this better. I really like it like that. Oh gosh, they are insane. I love them so much. Sorry for showing them so long, but I really, oh my goodness, look at this. So pretty. So many different colors, like, and different textures going on. And I'm always missing this part. I'm missing this part to show you the nails in their best angles in different lighting, because I think that's changed always everything. Also, look at my nails. They look more pink and blue now than they used to look. They're really old now, but like, again, to show you the colors difference on this one especially, which I'm wobbling with. It looks pink, purple, then this one looks green, and there is the same flakes, like just different looking in different angles. Okay, I'm sending you huge glittery hugs now and looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!